Hello, kindergarten families. I'm going to teach you a little bit about using Seesaw at home, and hopefully will help give you some tips and pointers for assisting your child with the assignments that kindergarten will be sending out over the course of the next several weeks. The white icon with the class bow tie is a Seesaw application. If you click that, their screen will look somewhat like this with their name listed where mine is. I'm going to show a few pointers here in the top left-hand corner where my name is listed. If you click, the screen will slide, and here you have your child will have different classes listed, maybe library or music, or your teacher will have their name listed as well. So if we just click to make sure you're in the correct classroom for their homeroom, that's helpful for them to find assignments that have been sent out. They have a screen that they slide through. That's mine is for all of my students listed. Most of the work that the students will have is going to be in the Activities tab, which is located on the right-hand side of the screen with the light bulb. As they click Activities, this is where they'll find assignments that have been sent out by the teachers to the students, and they're able to access this curriculum this way. So if your child has assignments in here that are labeled, we'll give you some updates on that. They have a couple ways they can look at this information. There will always be directions. There may be a voice direction, like play instructions for the child. There could be a link that you might click to take them to an online book. So if you open up the assignment from here, you can see that on this left-hand side I have a link and a voice instruction for students. At the top, I'll use this one here. If once they've read the directions, they can always go back. They will click the long green plus add response button, and from here their iPad will automatically go to their assignment. Because I'm using mine, I have to choose a student. So if I chose sample student, the template that they're using will pop up on the screen. So from here they're able to manipulate or write. The going down the far left-hand side, the text box button is the T, where if they wanted to type an answer, they could do that and manipulate it from here, move it into the box for us to see. If they wanted to use a writing utensil, those are along the bottom of the screen. There's pencils. They can use the icon to the right to slide up and down in order to change the color. There is a pen or highlighter if they need to highlight information as well, and then an eraser. So an eraser would be something that if they made a mark on the paper and they needed to erase, they can go back through and drag their finger over to erase. There is also an option for a text box on the bottom of the screen as well. If a student is asked to record or give information, there is a microphone on the left-hand side. The unique part of the microphone is as they click the microphone, they are at the bottom of the screen after a countdown, there will be an arrow that appears. They can now collect the arrow and use the arrow to point to information on the screen as they read or are showing their knowledge of the information given. There's also a chance for them, as you can see at the top, it's blinking to let me know that that information's been recorded. At the underneath, they're able to take a picture with the camera, and then the button with 3 dots could be adding shapes already drawn or backgrounds such as paper if they were writing. My kids love to use the rainbow one. So there's options for them here. After the work has been completed, they're able to send the work to us by clicking the upper right-hand corner Done Check button. And this work now shows that I've recorded, my work is complete, I didn't need to add a page, and I will check mark again, and it uploads to the Seesaw website from here. This will say waiting for teacher approval. From here, I'm able to add comments to your child's work or send messages to them, or they can click the 3 buttons and they could edit the item, delete the item, fix things, and send it back to us, communicating that way. Most students know how to use this, but you may have to assist on a few items. They are also able to look at in their folder at other activities. If a child is going to need a blank page or just asked to respond or add a photo, this from their journal page, they would use the green plus button at the top. And from here, theirs will go directly to post, but because the teacher iPad is set up a little differently. From here, I can choose photo, drawing, video, upload, note, and link. They can add things from here. I'll just choose drawing. And you can see I now have a blank canvas that I can add pages to in the lower right-hand corner, or use the instruments at the bottom for writing or text box. This is where kids would give like a free-form response to something that we've assigned. And the same application works by checking the box, and they would choose their name and check again. And this work has now also been uploaded for me to respond to. We will probably move to using this Seesaw as a form of communication with parents as well. So not only do you have that journal button, activities for finding work for your student, the inbox here will show that we are able to communicate with you and your student by sending you private messages this way. It works just as a text message or an email would work. So from here you can send me a message, or your student's teacher a message, or I can send an announcement out about assignments and links and things from here. So there's many options for use in Seesaw. We will be using this application quite often. If there's questions, or you're having some technical difficulties, don't hesitate to reach out to your child's teacher and let them know, and they're happy to help review. So hopefully this video is helpful as we journey through these next few weeks. Thank you.